You are now listening to Serious Minds RNTV with your host, Professor Griff. The call-in number is 516-654-7688. That's 516-654-7688. This is Professor Griff, and this is Serious Minds RNTV. Serious Minds for Serious Minds. Seriously.
Peace, family. Are you tired of being denied life necessities such as cars, housing, and credit cards due to lack of credit history? Then if so, give Brother New a call today. Brother New will help you legally boost your credit score by adding seasoned trade lines. Brother New also does credit consultations. Make the change today. Call 504-276-2033 or visit TradelinesWithGamba.com.
Hold on for a second. Let me get this out of the shot. Greetings, family. How's everyone doing? I don't want this to be in the picture. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. I didn't realize I had the wide angle lens popping off. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Greetings, everyone. How's everyone doing? All right. Shout out to Quan S. Shout out to Mr. John Trey. How you feel, good, bro? Shout out to the Serious Minds family. Hope everyone is doing all right. Dang, y'all got me like, I got the belt in the daggone picture. I got all kind of stuff. I got. Anyway, what's up, Gerald? How you feel, good, bro? Maintaining. Joe Smith, what's happening? Shout out to the Serious Minds family. Shout out to everyone on IG. All right. Let me start by saying I want to thank each and every person who donated to the platform. Whether you purchased a hat, whether you purchased a cap, whether you purchased Serious Minds Brain Tonic, Resurrection Formula, whatever it is. Thank you for supporting. Or you just gave a donation. Thank you for supporting the platform. Thanks to everyone like Quan, John Trey, Great Filibuster, Johnny Taylor, Little Goddess, everyone that has donated their time, their effort. Time you can't get back. We can get money back. We can get things back. Time we can't get back. And hopefully this time that y'all have spent with me all of these months, I should say years now, hope y'all are able to pull something from it. I want to be able to add to your life. Definitely not subtract and take away. All right. Shout out to everyone. Hope everyone's family is doing well, recovering from Hurricane Ida. And there's a couple of more storms headed that way that's brewing. So, yeah, we need to kind of like be mindful. All right. And what we need to do as far as prepping. All right. Thanks to everyone for supporting the platform. You definitely appreciate it and greatly love. Thank you very much, Quan. All right. That's my sentiment exactly. All right. Thank you everyone that has been patient enough to allow me to get back to you in reference to the things that you ordered. Like this week, I said to myself, I am going to make it my point to talk to the people that ordered the book that I'm still working on. It's a legal thing, family. So yeah, just kind of work my way around that. All right. So anyway, thank you very much for your patience. Really appreciate that. So today I want to just simply talk about build and destroy. Building character, building one another as we build platforms, businesses, relationships, building and destroying. If we have anyone, Jessica Gibbs, how you feel? Peace, Queen. If we have anyone from the 5% nation of gods and earths, make yourself known. All right. If you have anyone from the 5% nation of gods and earths, let me know who you are. All right. Midnight Green, what's good? All right. There's many things that I wanted to talk about, but there's some things that's in the news that is kind of dominating the headlines. It's like, it's almost passe. It's almost like, okay, we're going to talk about that again. All right. So the lady Don 5%er, got you. So the build destroy degree, what degree is that? 7 Asiatic, peace, what's good? The build destroy degree, what's that? In the 1 to 10, or even the 1 to 40. The build destroy degree. Help me out. I want anyone from the 5% nation of gods and earths. I don't want you from nobody else. The build destroy degree is the 8th degree. Okay. What's the 8th degree in the 1 to 10? And then what's the 8th degree in the 1 to 40? Come on, talk to me. If you would like to purchase the Nasia oil, you can do that at www.devitribewellness.com. Same old Quan, but the family is good? Okay, cool. All right. These lessons have been out there thanks to the United States government and the FBI, so you can go online and look it up. All right, look up the lessons from Clarence 13 X Smith, the 5% nation of gods and earths, or you can just look up the Nation of Islam, Supreme Wisdom. All right, putting y'all up on game right now. Come on. See, you got 5%ers now rushing to the old box in the back of the closet. What makes rain, hail, snow, and earthquakes? And the answer to that is, come on now, talk to me. What makes rain, hail, snow, and earthquakes? I'm the son of man, black's the power that never dances, now brought alive to ignite your 5 senses. That's some way your life in this hard labor. I shine real light, reflects our savior now. I'm royalty, but you don't have to kneel. At least say peace when you dress the real. I'm the maker, the owner. I'm building that's construction, magnetic attraction. The other words, suction, Allah. Justice, Allah. He or her. He is she, her and we born thee. Come on, fam. The 8th degree, all right? And the 1 to 40. What makes rain, hail, snow, and earthquakes? And that answer is, it's simple. Gas Tactical said Allah. It's the son of man. That's right. Gas Tactical hiding in the background on it. So can a devil fool a Muslim? Not nowadays. All right. Come on now. I'm glad we're up on our lessons. All right, so that 8th degree, either the 1 to 14 or the 1 to 40 or the 1 to 10, that's good. I love y'all's answers, but I'm asking that to say this, and I'm glad Gas Tactical is on. All right, now, people, they study firearms training under different instructors. And different people teach different things. I'm just saying to you, for you, whatever works. All right. So Gas Tactical helped me out. Shout out to my man. It's Kaya Jama, is it? Kaya Jama, if you listen to me, peace, man. Love you to life, good bro. And I just want you to know that iron sharpens iron, man. Steel sharpens steel. Thank you. The brother left me a comment under my YouTube clip when I was training the other night, working on my draw stroke, just working, pulling from the appendix carry. All right. And he left me a comment, but he did it with tact. He did it with a level of respect, man. So Kiajama. All right. Thank you very much, good bro. Love the way you presented that. All right. And that let me know that if I'm going to respond just as equally respectful. This is what we mean by build and destroy. The man didn't come on the platform to destroy me. He came on to correct something he thought that I was doing wrong with my draw. So Gas Tactical, help me out, man. He said, Professor Griff, at Professor Griff, try not to look down for your holster when reholstering. Want to keep your eyes on the targets, but looked real sharp. Thank you very much. Let's give that brother a round of applause. Some other people responded. Do I have their response? So servants of the subtle said, and he was talking to the Kiajama brother, and he says, you always look when you're reholstering. The gun doesn't go back into the holster until all threats are eliminated and additional threat scan is complete. Not looking for your gun into the holster is the way you get your ass shot. But he didn't say it that way, but that's what he mean. All right? And I agree with him. You always look at your holster when you putting your firearm back in your holster. Always. I'm going to say that again with a DJ behind me. Always. When you watch my clip, I neutralize the threat. Boom, 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 boom. I checked for extra threats. It was safe. I looked down. I reholstered. I tucked my shirt, my firearm. I took my shirt over. I looked around and I walk away. Call 911, the medics, or whatever. Right? You always look down while you're reholstering. Always. I've got clips of people shooting their dick off. Oh, excuse my language. Shooting a bullet through their testicles. I should have said it that way. I got kind of amped. But anyway. Kiajama said to servants of the subtle, what are you trying to say? And he says, well, respectfully, big bro, I'm saying your comment on holstering was wrong, especially when it comes to concealed carry. There's almost never a reason to have to put your gun into a holster in a hurry. Pulling it out is another story. You don't have to put your gun in the holster in a hurry. Take your time. You've already neutralized the threat. Take your time, clear the path, look down. All right. If it's if you're carrying inside the waistband, you're not going to see the ground. So make sure it's a clear path. You put it in. All right, securely. If you're carrying outside of your waistband, you can see the ground when you're looking down. Lean back a little, holster the weapon. All right. Sorry for you NRA dudes. I said weapon. Don't worry about it. Don't hold that against me. All right. All right. So Kiajama says, I may have worded it incorrectly. All I was trying to convey is don't take your eyes off your target or the person to reholster. Train and practice as if it's the real deal. And that's how I train. I train like I fight and I fight like I train. All right. And I want to thank both of these brothers for having this conversation where I can see it. I saw it today and I said at Kiajama, you always should look down. That means you have stopped the threat and you're ready to reholster. Men have shot their joints off while they weren't looking, trying to reholster. All right. So once again, the draw, up the presentation, sight alignment, sight picture, boom, boom, boom. I drop the threat. I'm cool. I'm safe. I check around for any other threats. I'm good. Boom, clear. Boom, boom. I'm fine. That's what I demonstrated. Gas Tactical, talk to me. You're talking about build and destroy right now. I'm very proud of those two brothers that didn't turn into something else. He thought he saw something that was incorrect and he came on to correct me. And I'm not beyond reproach. If I was doing something wrong in the video, let me know. Beautiful. Those two brothers had a beautiful conversation on IG. I got you, Quan. That would be the Sig Sauer 365 XL. Sig Sauer 365 XL. You're a small person, you got a small clutch, or the Glock 43X will work. The Glock 43X. All right. So I really appreciate that. I'm saying that to say I really appreciate it. Robert R, stop that, bro. Don't do that. You're gonna have her get that 38 short and she gonna blow her ears off. No, we're not doing that. It's too loud, too intrusive. Yeah, women, short women, petite. Kwan is a woman. She's small, kind of. Yeah, so no, that's not gonna work. No. MNP Shield Plus is cool. You're right. Tyreek Bay, thank you very much. But when we went to go clean that MNP Shield, you got to get a screwdriver and do some other stuff and get a car jack, even to take it apart to clean it. It's just, yeah. But anyway, family, this wasn't necessarily a gun conversation I was having. John Watson Jr., stop that, man. She don't need no daggone 44 Magnum. You stupid. Anyway, all right. So my question tonight is talking about build or destroy. When we have these conversations, for example, there was a conversation on someone else's platform that I saw about somebody getting married over the weekend. I just said I don't have those conversations because I don't deal with dudes' energy, so I'm not going to discuss that. So, but how do we handle those kind of conversations? How do we handle the Little Nas X conversation? How do we handle the conversation about Polite? How do we handle the conversation about some of these other people? All right? And this is what I mean when we talk about build and destroy. So do we at least leave room so we can at least have a discussion so we can build one another? Because we don't need to build one another as we're destroying someone else. Those situations are going to reveal themselves. All right? Faithfulness, you need to take a class. All right? Because there's a big difference between shotguns and rifles. And I'm sure you said you have 2 of each. Yeah, you need to take about 4 classes then. All right, family? So, how do we do that? I've noticed, hold on for a second. I want to read what Quan just had to say. Detach all emotions, think with logic, and have a wipe your feet mentality in case convo goes left. Okay. Jay Adams, I respect that too. Jay Adams said, to build the proper perspective, we need to destroy some of the madness. Yes, but can we destroy the madness instead of the individual? That's my question. Can we destroy the madness without destroying the individual? Like, I'm about to have a sensitive topic right now. I'm about to put some things out there. So bear with me. Just bear with me. I saw another clip where a gentleman might have came off a little holier than thou. Just, it was brought to my attention. And he was talking about young Pharaoh. And I listened, and I listened, and I listened. And regardless of what young Pharaoh is going through, we should never put ourselves above anyone and talk down at them or about them. We don't know what they're going through. All right? But we shouldn't sit as judge and jury and play holier than thou. Do you understand what I'm saying? We want to be able to pull the lessons from the conversation without destroying the individual. Because what if the individual comes through that particular trial and he's triumphant on the other end? Now what? Now there's an argument, now there's beef, right? Right? The God Assad, just give me a call on that. I don't want this to turn into a gun conversation. All right? Right, so we should deal with, attack the subject matter. All right? Let's not, and just if you can't refrain from talking about the individual without extracting the lesson from it and vice versa, then don't have that conversation. Just have another conversation. I'm setting up two situations right now that I need to speak with y'all about. All right? Right. Give them the chance to change or to be a better person. Although some of them individuals have not let anyone off the hook. Maybe those individuals done went for the jugular vein in certain cases. So some people say they get what they got coming to them. Let's not deal with it like that. Let's take the high road. All right? So now, let me say this. All last week, middle of last week, I went on someone's page, like I always do sometimes when I get off the show, when I get off of here, as I'm wrapping up, turning lights off, turning my equipment off, and that kind of thing. You know, there's a certain individual, I listen to his podcast. I've always listened to him when he was on the radio. Well, I'm working, doing my thing, cleaning up, straightening up, blah, 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 blah. And the brother started talking about me real negatively. And it shocked me, like, because I really, really, truly thought me and this brother was cool. Had that ever happened to y'all? Like, man, I'm gonna wait for that answer because maybe I need some help. So Evelyn, that's happened to you before? Wow. I was shocked. I mean, literally, I was like, whoa, hold up, what? I sat down in this chair like this, like, looking at the screen like, wow. Literally. And then I listened, and then after the thing, I had to go back and rewind it and play it back so I could understand the context in which he talked about me. I mean, the thing he said about me, man, wow. Wow. When I said I'm Flavor Flav, wow. 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 I'm like, wow. I was taken aback, man. I was like, wow. And like, even right now, as I'm talking to y'all, I'm revisiting it and I'm feeling the same spirit. Like, damn. I'm like, bro, so I started thinking, man, like, did I do anything to this dude? I don't talk about people like that, but did I say something on the show? Did I mention his name? Did I owe the brother some money? I'm trying to figure it out. Wow. So I said, I need y'all to help me with this for real, man. Seriously. And I don't know if the brother's watching. I don't think he is. But if y'all know the brother, maybe y'all could kind of reach out to him for me or something, because literally, I got, after discussing this with my wife, I got quiet because it was just some tension, man. It's like, well, mainly coming from me. I was like, wow. So hold on. Peace, bro. I'm on my show right now. I'm gonna have to hit you back, all right? I'm on my show right now. I gotta hit you back. All right. Oh, I'm on my YouTube channel, man. YouTube.com/C/Serious Minds RNTV. All right. Anyway, so now, yeah, John Watson Jr., I hear you. I don't understand why anyone would want to talk badly about me, but some people do, and I don't. That's cool. But you got my number, so anybody can call me. And if it's the cursing out I need, come on, call me, talk to me, check me, do whatever it is you got to do. But okay, so let me say this, because I want to get it out, because I'm trying to reach the brother. And if some of y'all know him, can y'all tell him to call me? I'm open. All right. I'm taking the high road. All right. The phone number I had on him, I blew the phone up. And surprisingly enough, the person called me back and they said, yo, I understand you must be mad at somebody or something, but this ain't his phone. I was like, oh, I apologize. Whatever. So I had another number and I kept calling that number. Nobody hit me back. I went on his Instagram page. I left my phone number about 12 times. No call back. Yada, 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 whoopie whoop. So, okay, listen. So, Brandell, Double B, what's good with you, bro? All right, so, first of all, let me say this. You don't ever have to put Griff on blast like that in public. You could call me and talk to me, and we could talk it out in private. And then after that, if you still feel you need hits and likes and points and kudos, you can do whatever you want to do online, but there's a price that you have to pay for that. All right? Just saying. Okay, so now, I'm listening. I can't even play it because it was over here. I wish I could play it for y'all, but I'm just going to kind of go. I'm going to go back and tell you what the brother said. He said, wow. Give me a minute, fam. I gotta say this in the right spirit, because I don't want y'all to think I'm doing the opposite of what I'm suggesting y'all do. Is that cool? All right, give me a second. All right, I'm wrestling with it. That's some forgotten food. Oh, remember food. Emerald greens that Soleil made. All right, so here we go. Help me out. All right, so the brother said today he tuned into the Carl Nelson show. And as y'all know, me and Carl Nelson are really cool. Carl Nelson has me on his show every now and then. Me and Carl Nelson are cool. If y'all don't know who Carl Nelson is, look him up. All right, I don't got time to run through all of that. So he said he will never listen to Carl Nelson's show again, ever, 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 ever. So I was like, wow. So it got my attention because me and Carl are friends. So he said, because Carl Nelson let the people come on his platform to promote the vaccine, right? So immediately I started thinking, I'm like, okay, well, that's the Carl Nelson show in name, but Carl Nelson don't own that. You understand what I'm saying? Carl Nelson has a show on there, and Carl Nelson is a host. Carl Nelson is not judge and jury. Like, I'm a host on here. If someone comes on with a different opinion, long as you're respectful, you can say what you want to say. You might get some clap back from some other people, but nonetheless, people have said things on here that I just had to kind of let fly but long as they're respectful. But the vast majority of the times, the people come on here that want to disagree with the flow of the conversation are very disrespectful. Right? Okay. So this brother said he will never listen to the Carl Nelson show again because he allowed people to come on to talk about where to get the vaccine, and started talking about the vaccine because they thought that that was the way to help people through this pandemic. If that's the thing that the person knew and that's all they knew, then they were having their discussion, and at the end of the person's talk, that's the information that they gave to the people. And they said, listen, if you want to get vaccinated, you could go here, go there, do this, do that, whatever. And that was that. So that person that talked about me said he would never listen to the Carl Nelson show because of that reason. And then he went on to say, Baba Dick Gregory, our now ancestor. I need you to listen to me, family. Are you listening to me? Stop typing and texting for a minute. He said our ancestor, Dick Gregory, said to him, there's certain people that he should look out for because these individuals may have this appearance, sort of, in other words, of being on our side and speaking the truth and whatever. He said, but watch them. He said Carl Nelson was one of them, which I don't believe that about Carl Nelson. Carl Nelson's a good dude. Carl Nelson's a stand-up dude, and Carl Nelson is on our side. Okay. There was another brother who I do not want to mention for other reasons. This brother's on the West Coast. He said, watch out and look out for that brother. And then he says, there's another person y'all should look out for. In that vein, he said, Professor Griff. And I was like, that's what got my attention. So I had to sit down. I was like, what? So I started thinking. I said, I didn't have to do too much thinking, but I said, when have I ever positioned myself to be on the flip side of speaking against our people, or being a hypocrite, or being an agent, or any of them things? When have I ever did that? I mean, I've heard, I've made some mistakes, but he said Dick Gregory told him this, to watch out for me. Now, me and Dick Gregory was tight. We did lectures together. Y'all already know that. All right? And Dick Gregory, you right, was a regular on the Carl Nelson show. And the first thing that came to my mind was, well, damn, me and Dick Gregory used to hang out. And if Dick Gregory wanted the public to know that, why didn't Dick Gregory say that? Why are you saying this after Dick Gregory is dead and gone? And you putting Dick Gregory's name in it now. Like, so I want to say to you, brother, and I'm going to mention your name, and I'm not trying to kick up no dust with you, man. I try to reach out to you. Give me a call back. If anybody know this, brother, please contact me. My phone number is 678-557-2919. If anybody knows Darren Muhammad from the State of the City radio show, ask that brother to call me. One more time. Darren Muhammad. Darren Muhammad. State of the City radio show on IG. Ask that brother to call me, man. If he want to come on here, I don't mind. He can come on. We can talk however he want to do it. If you want to meet in private and in person, y'all know me. I'm not a confrontational dude, but I'll talk to you face to face. It's better for me. I'm good. See, I'm secure in my manhood, though. Not to say that anyone else is not. So watch me. So I started getting questioned like, when's the last time you seen him? I'm like, wow, I think I seen him like last year or something, year before last. But even if we don't talk to one another We've always been cool. Anytime the brother called me to be on his show, y'all heard me on Darren Muhammad's show. Anytime he called me, I'm there. So I started thinking, man, when, I got them quiet me time and moments by myself, I'm like, watch me? Like watch me for what? Unless you know some of that other work I was putting in, but don't nobody know that. Me and my crew, but y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all don't need to know that. I am taken aback. I'm like, wow. You know how you think you're cool with somebody, and then that hits you in the back of the head? Like, so I'm saying all that to say this, because the conversation tonight is build or destroy. Now, let's learn some lessons from this. I would be wrong to come on my platform, whether I have 12 listeners or 12,000 listeners, to come on here and blast that brother. Am I right or wrong? Wouldn't I be wrong? I'd be wrong. I'd be wrong. And you would be wrong. I have a platform and a voice and the ear of certain people, groups of people. I could easily put that brother on blast. But you see, when you're given that by the Creator, you don't abuse that, man. You don't abuse that. I got some brothers right now that right now tonight can go knock on his door for me. You don't abuse that, man. You don't do that. That's that man's life. That's that man's family. You don't do that. Listen to me, family. You don't do that. But is it wrong for me to at least want to have a discussion man to man? Is it? Because y'all never heard me on my platform talking about so-and-so. Let me tell y'all something, family, and I'm going to be very upfront and very real with y'all. There are certain things that your mother, father, best friend, husband, wife, partner, whoever have told y'all and told you not to tell anyone. And I'm telling y'all straight up on for real, y'all should take that to your grave. Like, I'm going to take certain things to my grave. I'm not telling anyone. There are people right now sitting in prison that have told me, between you and I, Griff, yada, 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 whoop-de-whoop. But I'm going to take this L, do this bid. You understand what I'm saying? But this is between me and you. And I'm going to keep it between me and that individual. Because I can run my mouth and they add some more time on my man's sentence. Am I right or wrong? Darren Muhammad, come on, bro. Let's not do that, man. This is what the open enemy want us to do. Use these platforms that he's provided for us to let us come on and bicker and argue and tear one another down and destroy one another. You and I have done a dozen shows together where we've built people. All right? Where we put the information out there. And if you've been walking, Dick Gregory been dead a long time. And if you've been walking around with this in your chest all this time, wow, bro, come on, man. Come on. Come on, man. We got to be better than that. Like, there's some people I want to talk to, and I'm not going to say anything, but because I want to talk to them face to face, man, for real. Quan, you right. You know what we need to add to that, Quan? The right circumstances, the right situation. You give people enough time, eventually their true colors will start to show. The God I saw you late, bro. I said I blew dude's phone up. I left my phone number up under the YouTube clip. Y'all can go see it yourself. It was just last week. I think last week, Wednesday, he did the broadcast. So family, I said to y'all years ago, and Sun Goddess 888, you might not have been privy to this, but if you find me in error, call me and pull my coat, respectfully. I'm not beyond reproach, man. You can call, say whatever it is that you have to say, like the brother did on my Instagram when he thought I was doing something wrong in reference to my draw. All right? He sent me a message, and he's like, yo, Griff, don't do this and don't do that, and you might not want to do this, and you might not want to do that. Got you, good bro. I got you. All right? Shout out to Guy, Brandon, Gas Tactical, and the family. All right? Shout out to Stone, who qualified me as a firearms instructor under the USCCA. Shout out to Scott, who qualified me under the NRA as a firearms instructor. Shout out to all those individuals at Georgia Firing Line. All right. Shout out to my man JB, who ingrained it in my head. Look, man, everybody gonna get one, but anybody can get two. All right. Shout out to Jay Belcher. Shout out to all those individuals I train with. All right. Some I can mention, some I don't care to. All right. But iron sharpens iron. Steel sharpens steel. Shout out to Tig. Shout out to Tangerine Tactical, Tangy, Tanea, and all the other people that I've trained with. Shout out to Keith from Naga, the Alabama chapter. Shout out to Mustafa and other brothers in Naga. All right. Shout out to my man Ro. Shout out to Latanya, my family in Dallas, Texas. All right. We sharpen one another, man. And if I'm doing something wrong and you tell me, give me 21 days to break that bad habit and I'm good. Don't hit me up on the 5th day and you start blasting me on the internet. Come on. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. All right? So we're talking about building and destroying. We're talking about how do we resolve these issues without destroying the individual, but dealing with the issue. Let's deal with the issue. Because when things like that happen, I shift into a whole different mindset. I shift into the mindset of, wow, this brother had this in his chest all this time, and he's been among me, in my presence, and we've done things together, but you've never said anything. But now, come on, man, that's kind of shady for me, bro. Come on. You're right, Smart Pharmacy. He might need to cleanse. There's a way you have to listen. Even if the person insulted your mama, there's a respectful way to ask that brother, look, can I have a word with you? Pull him aside and they say, yo, can I ask you something? Yeah, did you say my mother wore wear a bald-headed wig? I mean, I just wanted to know because somebody said you said that. I'm just asking you, bro. You know, my mom don't wear a bald-headed wig, bro. I'm just saying. I mean, can we talk? Can we talk? And then you don't put him on Front Street. All right, he ain't got to get macho. He ain't got to, front. It's only you and him talking, so there's nobody to front in front of. It's like, yo, talk to you. What's good? Now, I know Dick Gregory's family. Ain't none of them called me and said nothing. Let me tell y'all something, man. I have been checked before. I'm a man's man. I could take it. Trust me, I could take it. Tito Saunders, I was kidding about the bald-headed wig. I'm just saying. My mom don't wear no bald-headed wig, bro. But I'm saying, I can take it, family. What I can't take, though, and it's hard for me to wrestle with, is men doing that to other men in the public and in the face of our open enemy. So now you got somebody saying, wow, even Dick Gregory didn't trust him. Yeah. Come on, fam. Come on. And if Dick Gregory didn't trust me, why would Dick Gregory allow me in his presence? You should, TSB, you shouldn't choose anyone. You should choose the side of truth. Let's choose the side of truth. All right? We have to be the very embodiment of what a real man is. Right? We have to be able to demonstrate this for those generations that's coming up behind us, because we have to learn conflict resolution, right? We have to learn how to resolve these conflicts. I didn't even know it was a conflict until the other night when I heard him talking about me. I'm like, now, as a brother, he could have said, yo, let me tell you something, between you and I, Griff, Baba said, yada, yada, yada. So, bro, seriously, I don't know what you're doing, but whatever it is, you might want to, like, you know, whoa. Then if I was doing something, I'd be like, you know something? Let me tighten my shit up. Right? Okay. You follow what I'm saying, family? Okay. I have my tests. Some of that negative energy, I put it in its proper place and just kind of dealt with it. And then that situation revealed itself. All right? With my situation when I had enemy minds. The situation revealed itself. Then I had the other situation with Tariq Nasheed. It wasn't like me and Tariq Nasheed had to get together, hug, kiss, and make up. It's like real men had a real damn conversation. Me and Tariq are cool. He ain't got to cheerlead for me. Tariq Nasheed don't have to cheerlead for me, and I don't have to cheerlead for him. It is what it is. We are who we are. There's a level of respect there, and that's where I left it. I leave it on the table right there. I said in one of my broadcasts, the man can call me if he want to talk or he want me to be part of his films or whatever. And he called like a real man. And I respect him for that. When I had the drama with DL Hughley, I got put on Front Street, right? I can't say I passed that test because I don't think I did. Because I went the hell off. Anyway, he said the steak ain't worth the sizzle. I'm like, yeah, all right. Then my other test came with Nick Cannon. Y'all didn't hear me go off on Nick Cannon. Y'all heard me say I'm waiting on a phone call. Right? Am I right or wrong? So y'all seen me in the public get tested with these situations. I've shown y'all screenshots of people threatening my life and my family. And Gas Tactical and the crew, or my other crew, not mentioning no names, stepped up to the plate. Some FOI brothers and some other people stepped up to the plate. And we waited for these people to show up. And they never did. You're right. Thank you, Marvin. Thank you. I forgot about that. Yo, man, Boyce Watkins came at me hard. Like hard body. Like, and I don't even know dude. And I'm like, wait a minute. I don't know you. Like, what you doing talking about me? I don't know you. I don't talk about you. I don't. So that's like, wow, Boyce, Joyce, whatever your name is. I don't do that, bro. I don't. Yeah, so I had to come at dude hard. I had to call dude out and call him on the carpet, but he wouldn't come. There's some other people, I ain't gonna mention their name, in the community in Atlanta, came at me. I said, bruh, forget all the talk, man. If you want to meet me at the gym, man, we can go like at least 5 rounds, 3 minutes around. Let's do it, son. Ain't nobody got to know. Let's go. No one takes me up on the offer. I invited D.L. Hughley to the gym. He didn't want to take me up on the offer. Janice Lewis, I'm going to need you to get that name right, love. Trust me, family, when you hear me talking about someone and mention someone's name still underscore Will 1500, stop that. Stop the blood clot crying. Don't do that. You know that ain't true. Come on, still Will 1500. You know that ain't true. Nah. I'm just saying to you. I said it some time ago, and I'm gonna say it again. My enemies can call me, man. My phone number's out there. I haven't turned down an invitation yet from anyone. If you want to talk, call me. 678-557-29. I haven't turned down a conversation yet. I've met with people in private. I don't want to mention no names. Ten rounds pay-per-view. Nah, these people can't go 10 rounds, man. I say 5. That's all. Still Will 1500. That's all I know, bruh. I just mentioned I don't know, dude. So that's all I know. Help me out, bruh. That's all I know. That's why I'm educating you, man. I'm telling you what I know. That's all I know. Oh, y'all putting up round numbers? Y'all need to stop that, man. No, seriously, no. I'm not, no. I'm 61 years old, but I'll knock that nigga dick in the dirt for real. No, stop that. Stop playing. And it ain't gonna take 5 rounds. Stop playing. I don't play that. Y'all know I don't play that. Nope. Nah. No. Y'all looking at a brother who get in the ring and I got a whole different vibe about me. No, for real. Nah. I don't play that. I just don't play that, for real. Ask them people that used to go to my matches when I was competing in the martial arts. I don't play that. Me and Floyd Mayweather got the same, what's the name, man? We got the same stats. 40-0, man. I'm not playing that. I'm not. I don't do that, man. But what I'm not going to do, though, is be able to take these threats like that and everything's supposed to be cool, and then you come around me like we're fine, and no, we're not fine. So I'd rather have a conversation first so we can talk. So I'll know, stay away from you, because I don't play that, man. I'm built a little bit different. I'm cut from a different cloth. All right? Okay. I grew up at a time in New York where if my man's man heard that you was kicking up dust, yo, it was already on and popping, and I ain't had nothing to do with it. It's like, wow, for real, that's what happened to dude? For real, it's study hall? 6th period? For real, someone knocked him out. Oh, wow, I feel bad about that. For real, son. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, nah. Uh-uh. Okay. That brings me to my next point. Larry Elder. How do you handle that conversation? I wanted to talk about that situation, but my spirit didn't give me a way to talk about that conversation. I didn't know how. And it's not because I have emotionally immature. How do you have that conversation? Larry Elder has been an enemy to black people for a long time. And he solidifies his position every time he opens his mouth. I can respect that, doctor. Building a bridge over troubled water. Thank you. I'm going to take that and run with it. But how do you have this discussion about Larry Elder? Because when I heard about it, I'm like, all right, because you reap what you sow. Everybody's heard karma is a bitch, right? Family, I would not have made it to this point if I didn't learn and have some degree of maturity, emotional maturity about myself in order to know how to handle myself. There's people, not mentioning any names, that are probably on here right now that I had to apologize to for the small things, their package being late, or I miscounted how many resurrection formulas I had and couldn't get their product out on time, or just whatever, or the product got damaged in the mail and I send them a free one, or yeah, whatever. We find ourselves having to apologize over and over again, but that's cool because it makes you a better individual. And there's nothing wrong with that. When you find a man that's not going to apologize and admit he's wrong, then yeah, you found a man with some serious issues and growth. No, there's a difference between elders and olders. And I think Larry Elder is older, because where do you think how far you think you're supposed to go with hating the people that you come from? So this whole idea of the psychology of self-hate is man, it's something in the black community. For real. So I want to shout out Gas Tactical. Thank you very much for sending me the clip, which helped me spawn this conversation. Because when I read that, I was like, wow, it's I understand what the brother's saying. But I knew I wasn't wrong, but I didn't want to stick my chest out. I'm like, yeah, okay, I got you, bro. Thank you. Really appreciate that. All right. So family, Hopefully I can resolve that issue. If y'all know Darren Muhammad and you'll know somebody that know him, can you have somebody contact him and give them my phone number? It's 678-557-2919. I like to speak with him. I don't mind speaking to him in public. He can come on here. It don't matter. I can go on his show. It don't make me, never mind. I just want to talk just to see, like, where's that coming from, man? For real. There's my phone number. Quan put it up for me. 678-557-2919. Family, I will be in Fayetteville, North Carolina this Saturday and Sunday. I'll be teaching 2 classes. If you want to participate, hit me up. 678-557-2919. 678-557-2919. All right. October 9th in Cincinnati, Ohio. All right. I had to put Dallas, Texas off for the first week of October because, yeah, things just didn't pan out. All right. Now, I want to give a mad, crazy, loud shout out to the Buffalo Soldiers Women Gun Club. Buffalo Soldiers Women Gun Club. We had a gun cleaning class the other day. It was beautiful. We just sat, we listened to some music, had some food, and we clean our guns. And you have to do that, fam. Plain and simple. You have to do it. It was beautiful. Y'all should have been there. All right. The owner was selling gun cleaning kits. We broke them down, took them apart. And this is probably the first time these women have taken these guns apart. You got to know that. You got to field strip them. Gas tactical, am I right? Put them back together. Some solvent, clean them. Some lube, put them back together. Make sure they tight, man. So when you go to draw it, let's clear it first. Mag. All right. All right. It's clear. Just lock the slide back. All right. It's clear. All right. Clear. See the red behind me? Clear. All right. So when you go to draw it, you understand what I'm saying? When it goes bang, you know it worked, but you got to clean it because some of y'all ain't cleaned the gun since y'all bought it. All right. Make sure y'all look up the Buffalo Soldiers Women's Gun Club. The sister is doing the damn thing. So much so, are y'all listening to me right now? Write this down. November 19th. That weekend, we will be in Myrtle Beach putting it down. All right, we have a whole retreat going down the whole weekend. Hopefully we can take 30, 40 people with us to an outdoor range and we can make the damn thing happen. It's called Welcome to the Terror Dome. I wrote out the whole curriculum. All right. We got 2 other dynamic instructors coming with us. Instructor Kimberly and my man Boggs Middleton. All right. November 19th, Myrtle Beach Retreat. Welcome to the Terror Dome Retreat. All right. Come on. Let's make it happen, fam. See, I can't do nothing boring. Now, if we're going to go, we got to have some music. We got to have some, some get down. You understand what I'm saying? We got to have some food. We got to do it the way we do it. All right? But we have to be about our business and train. But training should be exciting. We shouldn't, you understand what I'm saying? All right. And then the next retreat after that we're going to do an AR-15 platform. All right. Bring your ARs. We're going to have an AR-15 platform and we're going to make it happen. All right. We got to be able to break these down, take them apart. We got to know the components, know what everything is. You understand what I'm saying? We got to be able to clean them, field strip them, dive back into it, put them back together, stay in the fight. All right? November 19th. If you want to be a part of the retreat, if you know any other gun clubs that want to participate in the retreat, hit me up. My number is 678-557-2919. If you want to come observe, or if you want to come instruct and you bring some students with you, but it's a different kind of retreat we doing. This is not on this exclusive thing. If you're an instructor and you got students and you want to come along and bring those students, yeah, we got the application for you. We can make it happen. We just making sure every firearm instructor is certified and have insurance. That's all. All right, family? Okay. All right, fam? All right. Thank y'all very much for giving me y'all's attention tonight, because it's something that I needed. You said come back to Capitol Heights? Yeah, I don't think I could do that, man. I tried to hook up with some brothers in Capitol in the DMV area. Man, I got just... Whoo! Crystal Dawn Woods, what's good with you? All right? Y'all need to step it up, man. Some of the things that we're going to deal with in the retreat, we got to talk about the safety and tactical mindset. Training versus reality. We got to talk about target acquisition and transition. Some of y'all have never drawn from the holster. We got to be able to draw from the holster or wherever you carry your firearm. We want to talk about rapid fire shot placement, recoil, and muzzle management. Then we're going to talk about getting off the X. Some real life scenarios. Some of y'all have never shot sitting down, laying down. You slacking on your training, Crystal? What'd I tell you, Crystal? Didn't I tell you to hit me up so we can do it? Let's make it happen. All right? Brother Rob the Poet, I wanted to come back that way, man, but yeah, man, them brothers in the DMV area, them firearm training brothers, woo! I went to a firearms range called Guntree, I think. Beautiful place, man. But our people, man, come on, bro. Come on. Damn. I said, can I just meet you then? Come on down. Let's just be a range buddy. Can I get a range buddy? Nah. Damn. Anyway, I love you all to life, fam. I got ready to get out of here. I got a lot to do. All right. Just let y'all know I am putting the workout album together. Shout out to Stickman. He got 2 albums, workout albums. Come on, man. RBG Fit Club. All right. I'm building my CD around MACE, Martial Arts Combat Exercise. All right. With an enemy tactical mindset. All right. Love y'all to life, fam. This is Professor Griff. Of course, y'all already know. Serious Minds RNTV. This has been a beautiful build, not a destroying. All right. We're building. We're building. As we build the self, we're building relationships and we're building one another. All right. Love y'all to life, fam. Join a gun club. Get the training, fam. Get the training. Love y'all to life. This is Professor Griff. Peace. 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 Ba 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 da 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 da.
You are now listening to Serious Minds RNTV with your host, Professor Griff. The Serious Minds Brain Tonic was created to sharpen the mind by protecting cells and increasing neurotransmitters associated with learning and memory. This is the Serious Minds Brain Tonic. The Resurrection Formula. This male reproductive tonic elixir is the resurrection you've been looking for. It is a stimulating sexual tonic with mild androgen-like effects that is nourishing to the reproductive system. You can order them at www.professorgriff.me and www.seriousmindsinstitute.com. Just call 678-557-2919. Your health is your wealth. Peace.